So unfortunately, this is kind of a common thing where we live. You get a really heavy snow like this and it piles up all around the unit. The snow gets into the compartment here and the contactor coil, which is a little bit warm, will melt a little bit of snow. And once a little bit of snow has melted down onto this contactor while it's off, it'll hold it in the open position, and then when the contactor goes to come on, it won't be able to snap in because of the ice. And if the contactor is not snapped closed, the coil actually overheats and burns up. So when I opened this compartment, immediately I could smell kind of a burnt smell, and I said to myself, that smells like a burnt contactor, and that is what we have here. So some contactors are going to have a 240 volt coil, some are going to have a 24 volt coil. You'll just have to look on your exact one. Yeah, so we'll just check what we're getting. So if we're getting nothing to here, then we would know that it's nothing, but see, we're getting 209 and the contactor is not snapping in. So it is just a bad contactor. You just have to be really careful to make sure you put every single wire back exactly where it's supposed to be, especially on three-phase equipment like this, because you don't want to accidentally spin the compressor backwards, which can happen if you misplace a single lead on here. So that's a very important factor. So we're gonna get it changed out here and then we should be good. So the other thing that I just noticed is somebody replaced this 6/18 of 2024. So it's been a year and 6 months or so. But something I like to do is take silicone. In this case I have high temperature, which is annoying because it's kind of more expensive, but it's all I have with, so I'm going to use it. But I like to seal up all these little holes that aren't used. They're like extra mounting holes and stuff, because that's how a lot of the snow kind of blows into the compartment. But these compartments aren't very easy to seal completely. But I have found that that helps if you can get some silicone, you know, just plug up all those little holes. There was a place that we replaced the contactor at least 2, maybe 3 times over the course of 5 years, and I put silicone all over the holes in the compartment. We haven't been back since. So that's something I'll do here too, in addition to replacing the contactor. So here's the replacement contactor. You can see the coil voltage is 208, 240. Of course, this is going to be the 208 range, 3-pole. So we're just going to very carefully move each wire over one at a time. So I'll put this contactor coil up in here next to where I'm working, and I'll just very methodically and slowly move each lead over to exactly where it needs to go so that we don't mix anything up. Another thing I think is really important to do is to take pictures of the top and bottom of the contactor from a couple of different angles, because if you accidentally do knock a wire off while you're doing this and you're not sure where it goes, it can save you a lot of time troubleshooting later, figuring out which component that wire was actually feeding or which part of the control circuit it came from. Alright, so it's kind of a mess in there, but we got all those little holes. You can see there was a lot, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I mean, there's like 30 holes through the sidewall of this thing that I don't really think needed to be there. And it's just a little bit of powderized snow gets in on here, and since it's warm, it just melts it, and then once it freezes while the system's off, it tries to kick in and won't kick in. So I'd rather have a little bit messy, and the contactors last longer. Looks kind of gross on this side too. There's a couple behind the defrost timer that I didn't get, so I just hit the rest of them from this side. I know it's ugly, but it's better that it be ugly and work longer than be nice looking and fail every year. So that should help. I'm gonna put the cover back on. It's running again, and should be getting cold in the freezer. It's very cold out here. It's like maybe 8 degrees, 10 degrees right now, so I want to get down off the roof. So I'm gonna pack it up, but yeah, should be good.